Hi there, welcome to this brand new series, The Pursuit of Happiness, a Flawed Approach. I'm Michiel and I'll be your philosophical guide on this journey as we explore alternative perspectives to happiness and well-being. In this series, we'll take a deep dive into the worlds of psychology and philosophy to uncover the secrets of true happiness, or at least what it might look like. Let's get started. To start, let's talk about society's obsession with happiness. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us that happiness is the ultimate goal, the holy grail of human existence. But is it really? From the countless self-help books lining the shelves of bookstores to the endless parade of Instagram influencers promoting their perfect lives, happiness seems to be the one thing everyone is chasing. But is the pursuit of happiness truly making us happier, or is it setting us up for disappointment? Let's take a moment to ponder the concept of the hedonic treadmill. For those of you who haven't heard of this idea, it suggests that we're all on a never-ending quest for happiness, running on a metaphorical treadmill that keeps us constantly striving for more. More money, more success, more stuff. But here's the catch. Studies have shown that as we acquire more, our happiness levels don't actually increase that much. There comes a point where more stuff, more money, doesn't make us any happier. We're running on a treadmill, getting nowhere fast, still believing that the next big thing will finally bring us the happiness we've been searching for. Money doesn't make you happy, but it's a lot more comfortable to cry in a Lamborghini than on a park bench. And let's not forget the paradox of pursuing happiness. Studies have shown that the more we focus on trying to be happy, the more it can actually decrease our overall well-being. It's like trying to catch a fish with our bare hands. The more we squeeze, the more it slips through our fingers. So, is there a better way to approach happiness and well-being? Can we find a path that leads us to a more authentic, lasting sense of contentment? As we explore alternative perspectives on happiness and well-being, it's essential to delve into the works of some of history's greatest thinkers who have grappled with these very questions. Let's take a look at a few notable philosophers and their unique insights into the pursuit of happiness. First, let's discuss the ancient Greek philosopher Epicures, who advocated for a simple, pleasure-seeking lifestyle. He believed that happiness could be achieved through the pursuit of moderate pleasures and the avoidance of unnecessary pain. In his famous quote, Epicures said, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." This sage advice reminds us to practice gratitude for the things we already possess and to avoid the hedonic treadmill we mentioned earlier. Another philosopher who offers valuable insights into happiness is the Roman philosopher Seneca. A prominent Stoic thinker, Seneca emphasized the importance of focusing what is within our control and cultivating inner virtues to achieve happiness. He once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Seneca's wisdom encourages us to live in the moment and free ourselves from the shackles of constant worry and anticipation. Another important thinker in our quest for happiness is the psychologist and philosopher William James. James was a prominent advocate of pragmatism, arguing that our beliefs and actions should be guided by their practical consequences rather than abstract principles. He once said, "The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his life by altering his attitude." James's insight reminds us that our attitude and mindset play a crucial role in our happiness and well-being. The next philosopher we'll discuss and who offers insights into happiness is the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. One of Nietzsche's central ideas that can help us in our pursuit of happiness is his concept of amor fati, which translates to love of fate. Nietzsche encourages us to embrace life's hardships and challenges rather than resenting them, as they are crucial for personal growth and self-discovery. In his words, "Amor fati, let that be my love henceforth. I do not want to wage war against what is ugly. I do not want to accuse. I do not even want to accuse those who accuse. Looking away shall be my only negation. And all in all and on the whole, someday I wish to be only a yes-sayer." Nietzsche's concept of amor fati is closely tied to his idea of the will to power. The idea that life is driven by an innate desire for power and self-mastery. By embracing our struggles and cultivating the will to power, we can overcome our limitations and create meaning in our lives. Nietzsche believed that true happiness could be found in the process of overcoming challenges and striving for personal growth. For Nietzsche, it's not about seeking comfort and security, but engaging in a perpetual process of self-overcoming, ultimately leading to a richer and more fulfilling life. In this sense, Nietzsche's philosophy offers a valuable perspective on the pursuit of happiness, reminding us that sometimes the path to fulfillment lies not in avoiding adversity, but in embracing it with courage and determination. Moving on to more modern philosophy, let's consider the existentialist philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre. We've heard about Sartre before in our video about existentialism. Sartre believed that our search for happiness was misguided and that true fulfillment came from embracing our individuality and authenticity. He famously said, "Man is condemned to be free, because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does." According to Sartre, the key to a meaningful life is to take responsibility for our actions and to make authentic choices that align with our true selves. For a more recent take, let's consider the work of the contemporary philosopher Martha Nussbaum. In her book The Therapy of Desire, Nussbaum explores the idea that philosophy should serve as a form of therapy, helping us to confront our emotions and desires, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled life. She writes, "The emotional life extends beyond the boundaries of the person, making the world of objects and events an extension of the world of the self." Nussbaum suggests that by examining and understanding our emotions, we can develop a healthier relationship with the world and ultimately find greater happiness. These thinkers, along with many others, provide valuable perspectives on the pursuit of happiness and well-being. By engaging with their ideas, we can broaden our understanding of what it means to live a fulfilling life and perhaps even find new paths to happiness that we hadn't previously considered. Life's most challenging experiences, such as enduring severe physical pain, can provide us with new perspectives and opportunities for personal growth. As you may have experienced yourself, I hope not, pushing through such adversity can be incredibly difficult, but it can also lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and your resilience. This idea resonates with Nietzsche's concept of amor fati. By embracing the hardships and challenges we face, we can find meaning and growth even in our darkest moments. This personal journey of growth through pain and suffering also aligns with the ideas of other philosophers we've discussed, such as the Stoics and existentialists. For example, Seneca's emphasis on focusing what's within our control can be applied to managing physical pain. While we may not be able to control the pain itself, we can control our response to it and cultivate inner resilience. Similarly, Sartre's emphasis on authenticity and personal responsibility encourages us to face our challenges head-on and make decisions that align with our true selves. As we've explored in this video, the pursuit of happiness is a complex and multifaceted journey with various philosophical perspectives offering insights to navigate our path. We've only just scratched the surface of these ideas, and there's so much more to discover as we continue to challenge our preconceived notions about happiness and well-being. In the second part of the series, we'll delve deeper into these alternative approaches to happiness as we discuss Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia and how it can help us lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. So, if you've enjoyed this video and are eager to learn more, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video of the series where we will continue our quest for a better understanding of happiness. Until then, keep questioning, keep growing, and remember, we can do better.